ban the Tush Push.
Oh, my God.
This is one of the most divisive conversations in all of sports. And we got to bring this conversation into the locker room. I'm going to say two things very quickly. If you ban the Tush Push because the Eagles are great at it, to me, that's weak. Packers.
Yeah.
But
Packers.
if you ban the Tush Push because it's not exciting, that follows the history of the NFL.
True facts.
So I get it. 1994, why did we add the two-point conversion? Because we wanted to make the game of football more exciting. 2015, why did we move the extra point back 15 yards? Because we wanted to make the game of football more exciting. It was like Chase just said, it was too easy.
Yeah.
2024, why did we move the kickoff up? Because we wanted to make the game of football more exciting. Whenever something is starting to happen too frequently and too easily, we always change the rules. That's why we moved the kickoff, because kickoffs were going out the back of the end zone too easily. That's why we moved the extra point, because extra points were being made at 99% of the time. That's why we added a two-point conversion, because the game of football, they wanted to make it more exciting. So if your objective is, you know what, this isn't exciting, NFC Championship game, Eagles, Commanders, we watched the Tush Push for 4 minutes. If your objective is this ain't exciting, I get it. Because football has set a precedent. Wherever there's a lack of excitement, we are going to encourage and we are going to enhance excitement. That's where they're right. Where they're wrong is saying, oh, it's the Eagles are doing it too good. So no, that's where you're wrong. But where you're right, the NFL has set a precedent, 2-5. It has set a precedent, Chase. Wherever there's a lack of excitement, we need to create.
But when you talk about the extra points, 32 teams were kicking the extra points, and they were really good at it 99% of the time. So it became too easy for 99% of the teams to kick extra points.
Facts.
The only good team that's great at Tush Push is one team, Philadelphia Eagles. Everyone else has tried it. Look at the AFC Championship game, Chiefs versus Bills. The Bills tried it 5 times. They got one conversion. 5 times, one conversion. The Chiefs figured out how to stop it. If you're going to cry about a simple play, like, first of all, there's no injury data at all. The NFL has already said to get the play rid of, so to ban it. So if you don't have any injury data, which the NFL cares about, then you're telling me that you're banning a play because one team is exponentially better than every other team. And that's ridiculous. That's soft, that's weak. Oh, the Eagles can't do this, and they shouldn't be able to do this. Stop it. The Eagles have had 2 separate centers. Everyone's like, when Jason Kelce was there, Jason Kelce is the catalyst for the Tush Push. He's the only... Guess what Cam Jurgens did? The same exact thing. Guess what Landon Dixon did in the AFC Championship game, or the NFC Championship game when he was there? He did it as well. They have a technique that no one else can stop. So if you're going to make a rule banning a play because you want to stop one team and all the Tush Push touchdowns for Jalen Hurts, I think it's a travesty. It's ridiculous. You don't ban plays because one team is good at it and 31 other teams suck at it. You don't do it. Find a way to stop it. Stop crying. That's what I feel about it.
You know, I talked to some of my people over there at the Packers.
Yeah, you did.
They said,
Mark Murphy.
The main reason that they put this out there is because they know the LaShawn McCoys and the Saquon Barkleys have come through Philadelphia. And they were like, we don't want a guy to have 37,000 Tush Push touchdowns, and we forget how great they are when we come back and they say the most rushing touchdowns in Philadelphia Eagles history is Jalen Hurts with 99. And nobody knows that he has 72 of them from Tush Pushes. You understand what I'm saying? So you're right. I think it's making the game more exciting. Would you rather see a Tush Push, or would you rather see a handoff to Saquon Barkley? Or would you rather see a nice design of a play? I do believe it is unfair because that is an advantage for the Philadelphia Eagles, because when they get on the 2-yard line and going in, Tush Push is an automatic touchdown. Saquon, it might not be an automatic touchdown. We don't know. The play design could end up in an interception like the Seahawks did. We ain't going to say hand the ball off to Beast Mode. But what I'm saying is I think that is one of the main reasons. Make the game more exciting. Get the game into the dude's hands that's more exciting, right, in the backfield, and let them go score. So I really do think that's part of it. Like, you're trying to make the game more exciting. The Tush Push is not exciting. If you could get the ball into Saquon or throw a fade ball to A.J. Brown or whatever, call some plays, you're making the game more exciting. So from that standpoint, that's what it is. Do I agree with it? No, because it's working. But I do think it's going to help the game be more exciting without the Tush Push. And good players running the ball.
It's a tough one, though, right? Because, I don't think they should ban it. I think that's weak. You can't stop us, so you want to ban our play.
Yeah.
It's not a million teams doing it. There's a couple teams doing it, but we do it the best.
No doubt.
But then on the other hand, like what James is saying is, Saquon Barkley had a great, phenomenal year. Yeah. It'd have been even better if they'd have gave him the ball.
No doubt. More touchdowns.
You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm all for the team. I probably wouldn't care as much, but I would be like, hey, all right, coach. I mean, I did carry us down here though, and I'm gonna get the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, if we look at Saquon, this year he had was so great, but he probably missing 12 touchdowns. You get what I'm saying?
At least.
Right? And it's like when we look at his career, like the things he's done, he's gonna miss out on 12 to 15 touchdowns because of push to. So
A year.
So I mean, and the way the way you fix that is maybe you just, as the team, hand the ball to our superstar running back. And then, but as a league, don't stop something you can't stop. One thing you talked about the field goals, extra points, and all that, going for 2. Well, that's a thing for the 32 teams, right? But for the Eagles, this is one team that's successful on those pushes.
Play that's successful.
And another thing about, we at the elite level, man, and it's like, oh, you're great, cool. I'm going to draft somebody that's great like that to stop you. That's what the league is always about. It's always about adjusting.
Matchups.
And matchups. Okay, so we're in the same division. Man, we play this team twice a year. How do we match up our team for that roster for this team? Well, the tush push. Find a way to stop it.
No doubt.
So you said you want to make it more exciting. You said, and both
But
guys
I don't
said
think they should ban it,
But the
though.
records.
I shouldn't ban it, though.
Then an easy fix, if you guys are worried about records and you're worried about more exciting, you can't do the tush push from the 2-yard line in. But you can use it every other way out.
That
That would save records.
Yes.
That would
That's a nice
save
one.
more
That's true. That's a
exciting.
nice
That would get running backs more. That would get goal line fades some more.
100%.
You can use it in the play of field, but if you don't want it to be so easy where you can just score an easy touchdown on the one, because you've seen goal line stops, they used to happen.
And you know why? By saying that, that's a good point.
That's a
Because
great point.
I start thinking about, man, like when you retire, you think about so many plays you missed out on, so many games. And like, it's times where I would have 150. Young Buck, go in there, get in there, man.
Yeah.
And if I knew what I knew now, I want to, Young Buck, I'm gonna give you like 6 plays. Because when you look at the Hall of Fame, look at your stats, and now when
matters.
Saquon is retired, I'm like, dang, dog, I could have had. So I don't like the tush push on a goal line. But as far as the whole game, do your thing.
And I hate people trying to change rules when one team does it. Because they try to do that to us. Because we was phenomenal at the free play.
Who's us?
The Packers. We was phenomenal at the. We started that game. We started that game.
They did, though. I agree with that.
Wait.
And they always
Playing back because of that?
No,
They did try to
They did, though.
No, they try. Hey, if he comes across the line of scrimmage, no. If he jump and the play is going and our quarterback got the ball, the play is live. Don't blow it dead now. You know what I'm saying? And now they starting to do that. We changed that. I didn't even say his name. I just said, yeah.
That's true.
They tried to change the free play on us.
We gotta get him out of here, y'all. We gotta get him out of here. After the break, Matthew Stafford could be on a new team next season, but is he still good enough to lead a team to a Super Bowl? Let's talk about Stafford.
Come on, bro, for real.
And they try to hate on us, dog.
What you talking about?
I didn't even say